Happy morning, dear children. Welcome back to your grammar class. Dear children, today we will be doing our part 7 of chapter 1 sentences. So, open up your textbook and go through all the things we are learning today. Today we will be learning about parts of a sentence. Okay, dear children? सेंटेंस में अलग अलग पार्ट्स होते हैं and today we will be learning about it in detail. Let us move on to this. A sentence has two parts. हर सेंटेंस के दो पार्ट्स होते हैं. The first part is subject and the second part is predicate. Okay, remember this, it is very important. Read this sentence. The baby is sleeping. The baby is sleeping. Over here, the subject is the baby. Means the main portion of the sentence. जिसके बारे में बताया जा रहा हो. And the second part is over here, predicate. Means what the subject is doing. Okay, सब्जेक्ट जो कर रहा है उस एक्टिविटी को या उस पोर्शन को हम कहते हैं प्रेडिकेट. आर वी ऑल क्लियर विद दिस? ओके, लेट अस मूव फर्दर. ओवर हियर डियर चिल्ड्रन, द बेबी इज द सब्जेक्ट, राइट? एंड व्हाट इज अ सब्जेक्ट? अ सब्जेक्ट इज दैट पार्ट ऑफ अ सेंटेंस दैट नेम्स द पर्सन और थिंग about whom something is said. किसी ऑब्जेक्ट या किसी पर्सन के बारे में जब कहा जाए, that is known as a subject. Is it clear? Next, the subjects in the sentences mentioned earlier on the previous page of your textbook are as follows. My mother, the baby, the person in the room, or all the children. If you will go through the previous exercise we were doing, you will observe these subjects over there. Okay, so these are some of the examples of subject. Then predicate is sleeping. Now what is the definition of predicate over here? A predicate is a word or a group of words that tells something about the subject. जो subject का एक proper description दे रहा हो, that portion or that group of words is known as a predicate. Over here, the subject is the baby and predicate is telling about the subject that the baby is sleeping. So this is known as predicate, the group of words that describe something about the subject. Some of the predicates are over here. See, loves tea, is sleeping, we're enjoying the music, are ready for the trip. So over here, the things or the group of words are describing something about the subject, right? So this is known as predicate. Features. The subject is usually placed before the predicate. Very important. Subject को हमेशा predicate के आगे रखा जाता है so that we can describe it clearly. But sometimes the order is changed. But in some cases the order may change. It depends on the variation of the mood of the sentence. The subject remains the same in spite of change in its position. Subject बिल्कुल same रहेगा. The only difference over there will be the position changed. Is it clear? Features. See the examples over here. The letter came after a few days. Over here, letter is the subject and something or a group of words is describing about the subject. So, came after a few days. It is a predicate. Second example. After a few days came the letter. See over here. the meaning of the sentence is same, but over here the position of the subject and predicate are changed. Is it clear? Good. Features of predicate we can say. In imperative sentence, note it down dear children. In imperative sentences, the subject is always you. Over here, the feature of the subject is mentioned in a very proper manner. So, the feature of the subject is that in the imperative sentence, the subject will always be you. It is not mentioned but implied. वो mention नहीं किया जाता है, but we should have a mutual understanding with the group of words. So, it is not mentioned but implied. See the example. Go there. Over here, you is not written, but we are implying it directly with our mutual understanding. So, it means you go there. Is it clear? Let us move further. Again, in questions and exclamatory sentences, we find out what or who the sentence is about and identify the subject. Over here also, in the exclamatory sentence, हमें ही एक mutual understanding रखनी है sentence के साथ that what exactly the subject is. The subject is you, while have been to the market is the predicate. See the sentence over here. Have you been to the market? Over here, the subject is you and the remaining portion is the predicate. Every predicate has at least one verb. Note it down dear children. The verb changes according to the number of subjects. Over here, with the number of subjects, the verb will change. The dog is barking. It is a singular verb used over here. Barking. Okay, because of the subject. Then, the dogs are barking. Dear children, over here, the verb has not changed, but the noun has been changed. Over here, it is a plural noun, but the verb will remain the same. It will only change the understanding of the singular or the plural thing. The predicate may contain an object, a complement or an adverb. So, these are some of the contents of the predicate. It is a small chart over here dear children for your proper understanding. Here are the subjects, here are the verbs. Now over here, complement, object, adverb, all these things will merge together to make a proper subject which will contain a subject, a predicate, a verb. Okay dear children, you may go through it with the help of your textbook as well. It's time for your exercise now. So, go through your textbook and we will learn this together. The first one is already done for you, so we will move on to the second one. In your textbook, the first one is already done and over here I have not mentioned it. Okay, dear children? So, here we go with the second one according to your textbook. He managed to reach home on time. Over here, we need to underline and circle the subject and predicate according to the question given. Identify the subject and predicate. Circle the subject and underline the predicate. This is how you will be doing the exercise. Let us solve few of them. He managed to reach home on time. Over here, the subject is he and the remaining portion is predicate. So, you will encircle he and you will underline the whole sentence as your predicate. Next, the king offered his advice to the farmer. Over here, our subject is the king. So, you will encircle it and the remaining sentence is your predicate. So this is how you will be doing your exercise. The remaining ones you can try it by your own. If you have any queries, I am here to solve it. Bye dear children. God bless you all.